Welcome back, fellow Gaians. I am the Neural and this is Building Gaia. How are you feeling today? I am feeling way better than yesterday. I was kinda sickly. And today, I'm not sure if I'll be uploading an episode because I want to show you what I am up to. Let's just Oh, by the way, I finally saw a golem fall from that platform over there, so both of these farms are working very well, very well. Alright, let's get down to it, shall we? I mapped out the base of the two trees that are going to be standing here. I thought they were gonna... I was afraid they were going to be too small, but they're 7 wide, and I think that's pretty good, actually, pretty good. However, there won't be a space for a garden, green area here, I believe. All of this is probably gonna be filled with roots, and I am probably going to have roots just bursting out from underneath here, just like we planted 2 trees and they grew like massively. And all this dirt here is, actually I should light this up better, is actually serving the purpose of mapping the path the 2 trees will make. So this is the center of this tree and that's the center of that tree, and I am going to be using this dirt circle as I go up to make the trees entwine. And yeah, I downloaded an awesome app for a smartphone, and the smartphone was actually a present for my college graduation, my university graduation. I'm not sure if they're the same thing. And it allows us to do circles, a very simple and very useful app. So yeah, I am going to get started with a little... actually, I'm gonna show you how I am going to get started. I saw in a tutorial by a person, no, not... he didn't have a lisp, he had a kind of like this. he talked a little bit like this, but I'm sorry if you're watching this, man. I thank you for the tutorial. I'm just messing with you. And what the hell? Yeah. And he actually brought up a very good method for what seemed like a good method to build up a tree, which is to every 2 layers we go out, we twist the tree in the direction we want. So I am going to go up 1 layer, and actually let me just pop this down right here. I hope this is lit enough. If a creeper blows up, meh. So I'm going to go up 2 layers and now build another circle. So this would be, it's a 1, 2, 3. So one, I don't really want this to go like this. So on the, it's 1. Oh, all right. So you get the picture. I'm gonna build another circle like so, and I am going to follow this circle right here. So build... Did I just see something there? No. So build a circle here, then up to 2 more levels, 2 more blocks, and then build a circle on top of this, with the center on top of this block, then this, and so on. So I'm gonna give it a little twist. I'm probably gonna give it 1 full revolution, so I am not sure if 2 levels is 2 blocks and then 1 is too much, because then we would have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this circle is 30 blocks in total. So in order to have the center of each of these circles on top of each block, there would be 30 circles, 30 layers of the tree in total, which if you multiply it by 2 because they're 2 blocks apart, that would give us a total height of 60. So 60 blocks with a 7 wide base is probably, might just be a little bit too much. Although I am not really sure. 67, it's, well, it's only 9 times as tall as its base. 9, not really 9, so 60 with a base of 7. So yeah, maybe it's not too tall, but okay, I am going to get that done, and then I'm going to give it a little twist by the end. I think you're gonna like it, but I'm gonna have to build both of these, so I'm going to try to get that done today, and I will get back to you when we have a little more worked out. I'll see you right after this. Well then, this is what I've done so far. Excuse me. I have... I kind of miscalculated things. So the way I was doing it, the trees would just wind around each other, more or less at the same distance as where they started. And that's not exactly what I want to do. And don't worry, I won't let this become just two tubes just perfectly aligned. I'm gonna mix it up, but this is just a rough sketch so we can get our bearings. And remember that circle I was telling you about? Oh, well, after that stage right there where the birch is, I mixed it up and turned it into an oval. An oval where I am going to do half of it. So I am starting here. Actually, I started doing the oval down there, so it was a circle up to there, and then it turned into the oval for which I used the oval generator. So that's 2, and now I'm going to go 3 this way, so up to here, yeah, I'm gonna do the same with that one. I had to mix it up a bit, and you'll see what I mean. I might as well tell you, the two trees are going to fuse together near the top, and so the leaves will have an excuse to mix up the leaves a bit, which makes it look better, and I think it's a neat little effect. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I harvested the reed farm, the sugarcane farm, excuse me. I killed off about 100 more villagers, and still no gold trade on the first run. I'm beginning to suspect those minor updates that they've been making. Sometimes the launcher makes a little update. I believe they increased the rarity of the gold trades. Because I can't find the reason why DocM77, for example, managed to get 2 perfect librarians on the Minecraft server, for instance, and after a few hours of trading, within 1 day, he got a perfect librarian in his single world tour, and I couldn't get one after 2 weeks. That is a bit too much for me to accept. Either that or I am just very unlucky. Alright, so I am going to keep this up and I will keep you posted. I'll see you right after this. Very well, my fellow Gaians, I have completed half the oval, which was what was intended, just half. And now the trees begin to fuse together. I had to stagger them so I know where I was going. So you can see the circle, the birch tree is going to stop here, and the dark oak tree is going to have this shape right here. So it'll stop around here. I am going to continue with this pattern, and when they finally merge together, I'm not going to continue the trunk. That would be way too big, I believe. You'll see see the base and the size of the tree. We are at Y97, so that would be about Y70. It's 20 something blocks high. Um, yeah, 20 something blocks high. So I think this is pretty good, a pretty good size. It's going to go up to 30 or 40 maybe not that much. But yeah, now I am going to start integrating them into each other less gradually. And yeah, then we'll start on the canopy. So I am going to take care of that right now. I'll see you well, just in a second. Just a second. Wait for it. Just to let you know, fellow Gaians, I took the opportunity to enchant Slaughter Pike with another enchantment, Fire Aspect. So now this won't be a problem. We'll always have cooked steak, and I also have to repair Cherry Picker because farming dark oak wood is... those saplings have terrible drop rates, so having Cherry Picker here with Fortune 3, unfortunately it's an iron pick, not a diamond one, but this thing really helps to keep this in the green, so I'm gonna have to make a little trip to the end, and after that probably kill some villagers because I'm already feeling the lag. There are probably 20 or 30 in there. So yeah, I'll be right back with you as soon as I get that done and fuse those two behemoths together. I think those are looking pretty hot. Let me just... yeah, I think that's gonna be a good build. Yeah, that's gonna have to go straight down and then have roots coming out of that. Or else they're going to look unsupported. And yeah, here's the skeleton for our little monument to equality and life. Alright, I'll get right back to you. Alright, my fellow Gaians, it has been a few hours since we started this project, but yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool. I think that's looking neat. Now comes the fun part. Making these things look like trees. We're gonna start with the trunks and then move on to the canopy. Yeah, I am going to need to harvest so much wood. Oh my god. Actually, I think in total, at least for the dark oak, I think it was like 6 or 7 trees was enough to build this thing. Birch wasn't that much either, but for the rest of it, I think I am going to need at least time and a half. To finish the trees completely, I think I'm going to need double what I have here. Yeah, because of the branches and all. So yeah, this is what we're looking like. I am going to check how long the recording is. I'm going to slaughter some villagers, and I will be right back with you. Dum dum dum. Yes, we have melons. We has melons. I had forgotten that, well, I hadn't forgotten, I hadn't noticed, stupid, that farmers, trade in melons. One emerald for a few melons, 6, I think. 6 melon slices, so with that I got some seeds and planted those. That's good because we need glycerin melons to brew potions of night vision and invisibility. I believe that's it. Well, they're a crafting ingredient and they're important. So now we have them. That's good. That's good. We won't have to be looking around for a forest or a plains or whatever where those things now spawn in the 1.7 terrain. So yeah, one thing that I would like to say is that I am also trying to find a good farmer with whom to trade. That's important because another thing I hadn't noticed. What is this doing here? I hadn't noticed is that farmers, excuse me, farmers do have good trades. They have that raw chicken trade, which is nice, and a couple of other reasonably good trades like bread and wheat and whatever. Um, but most importantly, they have. I'm gonna try to put the chart right here, their trade chart. I mean, and they have good trades, and most importantly the trades where they take emeralds and give us items. They only take like one emerald, or there's one trade, the flint trade, they take between 2 or 3 and 5, I believe. Just check the chart down there. But other than that, they only take one emerald. So we can have lots of raw chicken, for instance. We can modify the chicken farm to output raw chicken. It's just a matter of replacing the lava with a solid block, and the chickens will suffocate instead of actually burning. So we can do that, and then even if they do take an emerald to unlock that trade again, even if that trade isn't on the last slot, well, we just have to give it an emerald. We'll give it an emerald and then go get ourselves another half dozen of them. So that's yeah, that's probably how we're going to do things. And that being said, and without further ado, I can say that I have been the Neural, and I hope you have an awesome day.